In this video, we test the 124's build quality, the W202s and the W210s. Let's start with the door test. The W210. That's how it opens, and that's how it closes. W202. That's how it opens. Very thick door, actually. That's how it closes. But the unloved W210, how does the door sound on that? The door's a little bit lighter, but it's still very, very solid. It still has a thud to it, but maybe not quite as... It's still got a thud to it. Next is the interior build quality and a fully warped pen. Switches. You know, it feels this example feels kind of well used. That feels really flimsy. But it's holding for 30 years. It feels quite nice in here. But that loses a bit of points. But it feels kind of well used in here, but quite nice. So there you go. Back seat of the 124. So we're about to test out the back seat of the 124. I'm choosing the back seat because that's the least amount of space. Thank you, my brother, for leaving a whole bunch of goddamn mess in there. The back seat's quite spacious. The seat's fully pushed back and there's heaps of room here. It's fucking hot in here, excuse the language. Yeah. Very, very nice indeed. Well, next car. Now I'm in the W202. And this wasn't meant to be a start video, I just want to do that. So that's how a W210 starts. I'm just going to do that just for a second, just so I can get that out of the way. Build quality in here feels very solid. The FUD, as you saw before, is very good. The switches in here feel very secure, I don't mind the mess. And everything really does feel like it was just put together with absolute precision that you just do not get with modern cars. And I'm keeping this one. Oh yeah, it's also worth noting that the indicators on this side, on the left hand side, the ignition's on this side, where on the 124, ignition's on that side, and the indicators on the normal side. So there you go. The C-Class backseat story, here we go. This is the smallest car I've owned. First thing you notice is you sink right into this. Oh, you do sink into the seat, but your shoe will get stuck. It's not very, it's not very easy to access the back seat. But once you're in here, there's enough space. It's not great, but there's enough to my driving position. Passenger side, excuse the mess, not so great. And I've got a bloody goddamn record there from 1977. What's this? And a Just Cars magazine. How me. There's the dashboard. Excuse the mess, that's embarrassing. But I suppose the $1 million question is, how good is a W210? It's not a true Mercedes. They're not built too well. Well, we'll find out. Wide opening, the door feels a lot lighter. I will give it that. It's maybe not as stitched together quite as well. Alrighty. The seat is definitely not set to my driving comfort. There we go. It feels very well in here, actually. Build quality feels fine. There's no... Okay, there's a little bit of this going on. That's very loose, but that's just... And opening the bonnet, yeah, that's come apart. So opening the bonnet isn't great. This has come apart due to a wiring issue. That's not the car's fault. Last owner did that, so don't blame the 124 for that. But apart from this bit, which is all falling apart, me dropping the keys everywhere. Typical Mercedes-Benz that's coming up. But everything in here feels... that just adds to the Mercs sound. But the build quality is not bad. Oh yeah, the window regulator don't work. I can knock the window down. That one does work, I hope. But yeah. Oh, no, I think the only thing I give it that shouldn't have happened is this has come apart. But build quality isn't that bad. It's not as good as a 124 maybe. Not quite as solid as a W202. But it's not that bad. Oh, this has only got 177,000 Ks on it. It's time for the backseat story. I feel guilty going through my own car. I don't know. I like to have towels and make my cars quite lifting. Oh, I sank right into that. Oh my god. This is so nice. I got more than enough knee room. Let's close the door. That felt solid actually. Oh, it's so nice. I thought that was coming down. It's so bloody nice in here. That feels a bit plasticky, but apart from that, oh, it just feels so luxurious. I don't know why that's tilted forward. I don't know if I can fix that or not. I'm not gonna play around with it. It's basically like an enlarged version of the C-Class. Build quality is very nice. Hard but soft plastics, if that makes sense. Tons of room, like tons. Ooh. How do you open this? Oh yeah. What's this? Oh, it's even got cup holders. No one's going to be using those in this car or they will die. Oh yeah, it's that's cold actually. That's actually wet. No, it's just because it's really cold. Okay. Wow, okay. There's the beautiful dashboard of my new car, by the way. Alright, close that up. Ashtray, build quality. This is the lesser of the that's starting to go as well actually. So seatbelt interior pieces are shit on this car, excuse the language, but build quality is pretty good apart from the door regulator, but it's 22 years old, it's a 98. But 124 and W202 is better built, yes, but the W210 doesn't quite deserve the bad reputation it gets. Now it's time to assess the car's butt, the boot, the trunk. Okay, I thought that was my other key. Whoa, that just flies open. That's violent. So yeah, it's not the biggest trunk in the world, I do admit. But when you look at that, it's got these aftermarket stereos. So I suppose someone paid quite a handsome amount of money for that. Which yeah, okay, it comes free with the car. So just going through all my goddamn keys. I'm gonna pause the video now. Now it's time for the W202's boot. I like boots and I cannot lie. Actually, I think the boot in this is a little bit bigger than the other one. Even though that one's an E-Class. I'm actually very impressed with the boot in this. So that's what's in the boot, a whole bunch of unexciting junk. Let's check the 124 now. And last but not least, before I sell it, let's check the 124s. So there's no button, just gotta click that and I'm gonna put the phone down, that's what I'm gonna go and do. Alrighty, so that's the boot. I do think it's got this bit steeper, but I think the W210 goes a little bit longer inwards. That one does have a triangle, it's just on that side. I don't know if you saw that or not. It's bloody hot today, I'll tell you what. There's the spare grille, I'm keeping that when I sell it. I'm only selling it just because I like underrated cars. That's the only reason why I'm selling the this W124. Oh. Next test is under the bonnet challenge. Ah, for God's sake. This car looks itself. Yeah, don't mind all the junk in here. And you pull the lever. How exciting. There she blows. It's a 2.6, hence the name 260E. Don't think it's a carby. I think it's a single port EFI. I could be wrong, I have no idea. But there you go. Yeah. Just trying to bash your head up. So that's what the W124 looks like. So let's see what it's like when she starts up. It's a hot day out here, but it's still a cold start. Here's the mighty keyinator. You shove it in on the left-hand side, and you turn the thing. Exciting times. That's what Nubnut says. Shout out to him, by the way. So let's have a look at it running. Don't want to do that in case it locks. And then I won't be able to get back in. Oh, fan, that's cooling me off. There we go. How nice is that fan? That's nice and cold when you're fishing.